We begin our meditation today. Let's center in present moment awareness. Present moment awareness. Let's keep the mind open. No judgment, no labeling, no expectations, no thought patterns. Just keep the mind open in a space of infinite being. No need for imagination, just to let go. We're in, we're in a centering process. Just allow yourself to let go of everything that brings your mind into limited focus. Let go, let go, let go. That you may center in infinite consciousness within you, in the openness of a mind to that infinite being, in the openness of the mind-heart connection, in that infinite space of being, infinite peace, infinite love. Open up your soul consciousness to it. Ego is letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. No need for the doing. When doing stops, meditation happens. Use the breath now to intensify this process, so deepen it. Just breathe into the center of the chest, connecting with that infinite space, and breathe out everything that limits. That is the Soham awareness. Breathing into the center of being, the soul, infinite being, and breathing out the hum, the ego. Hum is the I. Breathing it away. Now, notice that you are consciously doing this. So there's consciousness. There's observing. But no identification with an ego posture. You're letting go of the ego. You're allowing it to surrender. There's a bigger doer than your ego. It is the supreme within you, the supreme energy. The supreme energy within you is the biggest doer. Just let go. Remember, bring the prana to the center of the chest. It's a good central place in the soul to open up to all of your being. It's a nurturing center, the center of nurturance, the center of nourishment, the center of healing, the center of loving, the center of uniting, the center of openness. Let your mind connect with the heart. Let the open mind of the ego, in its letting go process, connect with the heart. Opening up even more. Some of you may meet limits in that opening, but never mind. Just let go as much as you can. The universe appreciates that when you let go as much as you can and you seek to let the universe manifest in and through you as infinite love, infinite peace, infinite wisdom. And then breathe into the gut. As you open up heart and mind connection, you breathe into the gut, that you bring this heart-mind awareness to every cell in your body. When you breathe into the gut, you make a deep connection with the vital core of the physical body. It is a place where you really are able to influence the body. And when you breathe into the core, you can go lower down to the sacral and the root. That you may ground yourself in that core. And then you're coming to the center of vitality. In Chinese wisdom, that's Dantian, the lower Dantian. You come right down to the lower area. And you breathe into the gut. I hope that you're doing it. Now communicate with me, because everything that I'm telling you to do, I'm doing it intensely in my being. And I'm opening up my space, including all of you who are viewing. You're in my consciousness space. Now it's more important to connect with me, because my space is already open to you. And then we are in a co-created space of being. I've given you the tools to go within. Let's continue to build this Soham awareness of connecting with the breath when we breathe in deeply to the soul principle, the universe. And when we breathe out away the hum, limitation, the ego mind. Some repeat the mantra that they may be able to bring the soul and the hum awareness to mind. Concretizing it using the mantra, and some don't need the mantra, because the principle is etched in their being. Breathing into the infinite and breathing out limitation. Don't forget your body. Don't move away from the body. It is what holds you down to this plane. You need to energize it. You need to take care of it. You need to nurture it. And then you can let it go. Then it will serve you well. So let's practice that Soham awareness today. It's the same as Om Guru. Soham is the mantra of the breath. You can almost hear the soul as you breathe in, and the hum as you breathe out. So the infinite within you, hum the limited ego within you, ahankara. Now I'm just enjoying this prana so intensely, so I'm not going to speak. I don't need to. Join me in the inner space. Stay with me, steady, attentive. And stay in observing consciousness. Observing in infinite being. Slowly bring your awareness back to your physical surroundings. You do that by connecting with your gross body once more. Breathing deeply into the gut, bring more oxygen to the body, that you may revitalize the brain and its connection with your nervous system. Until the eyes can see better, the ears can hear better, the taste comes back to the body, the seeing is better, the touching, the skin awareness is heightened, and the sense of smell around you. Come back into the body. It's a beautiful experience of body consciousness. And begin to appreciate your soul's existence on this physical plane. The beauty of the experience is in the soul. How the soul opens up its consciousness to the beauty of the physical experience, however limiting, however transient the nervous system experiences are. The beauty is in the soul, in its appreciation of the experience. It can go beyond the experience, it can go beyond pleasure and pain. But it accommodates it without losing its center, where there is no pain, where there is a beyond pleasure experience. Supersensory. Open your consciousness to this day that continues to unfold before you, and welcome the karmic play of this day. However the body's condition is, it's a karmic play. However the mind is with its patterning, it's a karmic play. However the universe treats with you, it's a karmic play. It's guided under the principle of action and reaction, cause and effect. Meet your day with joy, with centeredness in your immortal self, with openness to divine wisdom that you may see the play, and with acceptance of the play just as it is. No complaining. Let's welcome this new day in positive affirmation of being. I center my ego consciousness in my infinite being, acknowledging its infinite nature, acknowledging it as a source of infinite peace, wisdom, love, vitality, and goodness. I open myself to this. That in my every moment, in my every expression, that this consciousness within me will manifest in all of its beauty, goodness, power, and possibilities. I love you, my universe. My ego loves you. Because you are the better part of me. You are the creator of my play. You are the sustainer of my play. You are the director of my play. I humbly bow to you in surrender, that you will manifest in and through me as I seek to become the perfect instruments of your divine will in the human experience. Guide me, nourish me, protect me, strengthen me. Hold me in wisdom and in unity with you. Om Sahana Bhavatu. Sahana Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam Karavavahe. Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you everyone and welcome to Sunday morning here in Trinidad. And to my morning talk and meditation with you. It's a joy to guide you. And you know why? Because you're myself. When I see you, you're just another expression of my own self. I welcome you as a part of me, manifesting in another body, another form. I welcome you as a part of me. You pray that we can all welcome each other in that space of appreciating each other as a part of ourselves. You remember what the Christ said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. First he started with, love God with all that you are, your whole mind, all of your heart, with all of your being, and with all of your might. Love the divine, the infinite, the limitless one. The Father in heaven, he calls it. And I will add to that, the Mother in heaven, the divine energy. And he said, and love your neighbor as yourself. Don't forget. Because we are so caught in seeing an enemy and a challenger on the outside. Love your neighbor as yourself. Your neighbor is yourself. In another form. And he said, on these hang all the laws and all the prophets. This is what they're teaching. Over 2,000 years after, how can I give something new? The Master said it all. Today I'm going to just talk a little bit to challenge your minds to open a little more. You know that I say to you that you're not the body, right? You're not the physical body. You're not even the subtle body. A body simply means that the soul has become embodied. Become embodied because something greater created the play, not just your soul, the infinite. The infinite has embodied itself in an energy form that will create an immortal ego. And a finite form, a body. The infinite, the subtle form that the infinite has embodied itself in, we call it the soul, or the subtle energy body. And the physical body is like a suit that the soul wears to travel the earth's plane, to breathe the gross air, to feel the earth plane, the material existence, to see it through these eyes that can allow you to see a certain limit of frequency, colors, 7 colors. The ear allows you a certain audio frequency range, so you can pick up certain sounds. The taste allows you to touch the world. The smell allows you to smell the fragrance of your world. So you have embodied this body for that experience. And when you lose the body, as we all will, this physical body, we don't lose our immortal energy body. And that has powers that when we come into the physical body, they activate the senses. So behind the eyes, you have a subtle power. It's called an indriya that activates the physical senses. Activate the tongue, activate the eyes, activate the ear, activate the skin. So If you can only be aware of this, but we are wired in the body so perfectly, of course. Only the infinite can do that to perfection, right? We are so wired into the body. These energy pathways we call nadis, they shadow all of the nerves, the nerve pathways, neural pathways. They shadow them. So when you are experiencing anything, you're experiencing it in the subtle sphere, and you are having a gross experience of the body, the pleasure and pain of the body. So you're so wired. Your entire endocrine system is wired to these chakra points within you. So you're so intimately connected to the physical body that when pain happens and you're in limited consciousness, oh my God, I'm so painful. The soul immediately comes in limitation of the pain. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, so much pain, so much pain. The soul gets completely wrapped, unable to detach, come into its subtle body awareness and observe the pain. Because if it does, it will observe pain. It will observe pleasure even, and observe its transience. And if you learn to really perfect that detachment in this experience, you can completely move away from pain. Because all you need to do is take the soul attention away from the nerves, from these messages along the neural pathways that go to your brain, and your brain is cognizing pain. But the soul refuses to accept that experience and detaches. And then the person's ability to tolerate pain becomes amazing. The mind doesn't limit itself to the pain. It goes beyond. It moves to a more expanded space. That's the ability we all have. That's the ability we have to look at the passing away of the body as not the passing away of my soul. My soul will never pass away. It will transition out of the body, but it will not pass away into nothingness. No. Body's covering will be dropped. Soul will emerge in its light. But if soul is ignorance, it will emerge out of the body in darkness. It doesn't know how to get into the light. It doesn't know how to expand its being and to manifest more light. So the experience of this human body and this plane is to learn how to go deeper and deeper into your soul consciousness, to understand how to detach from the body and the senses. That's what the basic yoga training is. Pratyahara, you move away from the senses and you observe them. You observe pleasure and pain. Bhagavad Gita says, samatvam yoga uchite, that you go beyond pleasure and pain. You go on beyond likes and dislikes. And it says, he who is so caught up in likes and dislikes, in chapter 2 of the Bhagavad Gita, is miserable all the time. He says, but the one who is stable in the consciousness, observing the senses without being caught in them, that is the wise one. What do you want to be? Hopelessly caught, identifying with every emotion that you react to in the space? Or are you going to be the detached observer in the play, which the play allows you to be, and manage the whole experience masterfully? When you do that, we say you're the master player. And when you sing Guru Gita, the verse that says, Dvamvatitam Gagana Sadrisham, it says that the master lives beyond duality and lives in that expansiveness as the sky. Dvamvatitam, beyond duality, and is expansive as the sky. Gagana Sadrisham. And it says the master is Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam. The master is a witness of all the patterning. And it says the master is Triguna Rahitam, free of the gunas, not swayed by the rajas, tamas, and even the sattva. Master is beyond. We all have that potential. Guru Gita says, he who doesn't understand Guru Tattva or the Guru consciousness is like a fool. Mudhaste, it says. You become like a fool. And it says, it is telling you how to become Guru conscious. How to become Guru conscious. It says, by meditating upon the guru, not the physical, physical body is the doorway, but meditating on the essence of the guru, you become the guru, it says. When I learned Guru Gita, oh my God, I didn't even understand half of it. But it showed me a pathway, and it gave me an incredible amount of joy. It became the ultimate scripture for me. That's why I chant it every day. And I chant it with so much love and passion because it's my story. The story of freedom in the consciousness from the ego, the trappings of the ego. So we are so wired to the body that we react to everything that the universe meets out to us. Emotionally trapped, mentally limited and scattered, we are so caught. When are we going to walk the path of disentanglement from the karmic web? The Guru shows the way. The Guru points the way. You have to walk the way. The Guru cannot walk the way. The Guru will hold your hand. If you reach out and hold and say and stay. Don't become scared and say, I don't want to go. You have a hand to hold. You have a guide to follow. My joy is existing in a world of limitation, but being centered in the infinite. How can the world ever touch me? Of course, I experience it. I experience its pain, I experience its pleasure, I experience its everything. But that's not the infinite. Well, it's an infinite in gross limitation. But we want the infinite in its beyond experience. And to live in it continuously. There's such a Anand awareness. Eternal blissful being. So that's the journey of the soul. But the body can hold us in such a limitation when we are ignorant of who we really are. So there's a way out of this if we choose to follow. It's called the road less traveled. Let's try to take that road. Don't follow the rest of humanity. They go to the road frequently traveled. Look for the road less traveled. It promises to be the freedom road. So, of course, I'm not going to be in Global Conversation this week, but next week. But I've given you a lot of food for thought. Is the ego going to let go and learn to walk the road less traveled, following the guidance of the masters? Or is the ego going to go down the road frequently traveled and continue to watch the road less traveled, wondering what is in that road? But it's caught in the senses, caught in the play. No. Don't allow that. Be wise. With all of my heart, all of my mind, all of my soul, I'm going to wish you a most beautiful day wherever you are on our beautiful and precious earth. Be kind to others, be compassionate, be loving. Don't expect anything. And when you don't, the universe gives everything that you need and want. Sometimes you do not recognize it. It's always a joy to be with you in satsang. This is satsang. And to enjoy your company. Stay strong, everybody. Grace is always with you. Do not ever feel that you're alone. You're never alone. Even though you're on the road less traveled, you're never alone. The universe is with you. Have a blessed day, everyone. My soul bows to your soul. Namaskar.